Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Crypto Lark here. Today we're going to be doing our Friday news roundup, talking about PIVX, Substratum, Binance, Stellar, and Waves. If you want to jump ahead to any of those particular coins, there will be timestamps down below. Before we get into all that, a quick shout out to everyone who has been hitting that like button, and of course everybody who has been subscribing to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that button up down below to stay up to date with all of the latest in the crypto space. Furthermore, this is of course not professional financial advice, guys. This is just a dude talking about cryptocurrencies on the internet. Let's get into it. First, we have to talk about the markets because OMG, look at what has been happening here. It's absolutely crazy. Ripple up 245%. This has been a week all about the top 20, really, but the top 10 have been doing unimaginably well. Dash up to $900, but it's only up 32.45% on the week. Boring, Dash, boring. Do something more exciting now. That's really amazing. Litecoin, of course, got so much hype this week, still maintaining 190.54% gains. Wow. It is rare that you see these kind of massive jumps in the top 10. Ethereum up 61.21%. We've seen prices on Ethereum up around $750, so absolutely huge gains there as well. Bitcoin kind of chilling this week. Last week was Bitcoin's week. This week Bitcoin just chilling around $16,500, letting all the other coins have a little bit of a time in the spotlight, if you will. Interestingly, IOTA is down a bit. Perhaps people are starting to get a bit tired of not being able to move or withdraw their IOTA from exchanges because of the ongoing problems with the Tangle. That will be sorted out in time, and I think we'll see another giant run on IOTA. NEM, of course, doing very well, up 139%. NEM! That is amazing, very exciting. EOS, just wow. The amazing thing about EOS is that EOS is still in its ICO phase. It has like another 5 months left on the ICO. This is crazy for an ICO coin. Absolutely amazing. I can't believe it was 50 cents like 2 months ago. The crypto space. What are you going to do? It's a crazy place, guys. And of course, one of the most exciting things as far as movers this week has been Tron. Wow. Up 342%. Of course, I've just done a review on Tron. If you haven't looked into Tron yet, super interesting project and one you should definitely be putting on your radar. But man, last week was the week to get in. This week it's gone crazy. Let's move on to our first news story. So, PIVX has got an updated roadmap out. Looking ahead into 2018, there are some very exciting things on here. Now we've got things like in-wallet voting, in-wallet proposal creations. Those are both really cool. ZDEX. That is cool. That is really cool. We've got ZDEX coming. And other different things on the way as well. You know, focusing on community governance. Of course, PIVX is all about community. So really exciting stuff. I've just sat down with the team at PIVX and done an interview, so that will be being posted up within the next week. So keep your eyes out for that. We go into a little bit more about the roadmap and things like that. Over in Japan, this young lady here, Dara Yunya, has got on the PIVX train. She is a popular personality in Japan, and she's getting into PIVX and just likes the product, likes the community behind it. So that's really cool to see someone hopping on. And of course, she's got a pretty big social media presence. So that is cool to see, you know, someone spreading the word over in Japan. This is very interesting as well. Apparently, PIVX is taking off in Cancun. So if you are going to Cancun these holiday season, go and try and find some of these places that are now accepting PIVX in Cancun. Apparently there's about 5 or 6 restaurants now as the community there is starting to grow. This is just one of those restaurants. And I think there's a hotel now that accepts PIVX in Cancun as well. So those are things for you to keep an eye out for, because this is how it happens, guys. You got to have communities where people say, hey, you know what? We want to accept digital currency here. We're going to accept this at a restaurant or at our hotel. And then it takes you guys to actually come and spend those digital currencies there. They're putting themselves out there saying, hey, let's accept digital currency. we got to actually go and support these businesses if you do happen to be in the area. LWF will be accepted. PIVX will be accepted during the LWF sale. So that is cool, of course, to see that happening. This is not the first time that PIVX is being accepted during a token generation event like that. Further on, Local Merchant shares his story about getting in and accepting PIVX. Again, that is a great just to see about, the ease and use of really being able to use digital currencies. And that's not just a PIVX story, although it is particularly PIVX story related. But that is just, I think, great for any merchants out there. Think about accepting digital currencies, because there's a lot of potential. And yeah, you can get great gains and all that stuff, but just as far as low transaction fees, amazing. If you accept checks, they take for, who uses checks? My dad uses checks, but nevertheless, they take a long time to clear. And if you use credit services, well, they take a decent percentage of your money. It's your money. Why not use something like, PIVX or Dash or something? They cost almost nothing to send. Or you can use Bitcoin too. It costs a little more to send. And if you're doing a $100,000 transaction, the $10 fee doesn't matter. But with a lot of these digital currencies we see coming, the fees are so crazily low. Okay, and final news from PIVX here. They are going to be doing giveaways, so make sure you come over here to Twitter, follow them along. There will be giveaways coming. This is, of course, for Christmas. You'll see a lot of different projects doing this. Speaking of digital currency teams that are giving away cool stuff, digital currencies mostly, for Christmas, Substratum! Now, they're actually on day 7 currently of their giveaways, but you still have a few days to get in and get some stuff. They've been giving away Substratum. They've been giving away Litecoin, and they're going to be giving away Bitcoin and hardware wallets and Substratum sweatshirts and stuff like that. So make sure you come over here and follow them and get in to win if that is something you're keen on. Okay, but the big news for Substratum is this, actually, is that the net neutrality laws have been repealed in the US. It's happened. And it's really, really unfortunate, to be honest, to see basically big government siding with big business. It's what's happening. Projects like Substratum are so deeply needed. I feel like Substratum came along at exactly the right time. That's not to say that there aren't other people in the space who are trying to solve these problems as well. But they're definitely at the forefront of this right now. They've got, the tech is working. They've been testing that out. And it's coming. It's coming. They're going to be up. And they've had such a great social media presence. I really feel like they've got a great potential to get in there and to fill in this gap as this problem only continues to develop. So just a little bit of Substratum news for you guys today. I thought that was really important to share, that the net neutrality law has been repealed, and Substratum is the answer, amongst a few other crypto projects, of course. Let's move on to Binance. Now, Binance has something called their Launchpad. This is essentially where you're going to be able to go and buy into an ICO. Gifto, this is a project we've covered on the show before. They had their ICO on Binance Launchpad. It was the first one. It's amazing. I knew it was going to happen. I really knew this. The Ethereum session sold out in 98 seconds, and the Binance token session sold out in 131 seconds. That is crazy. Wow, look at the demand that there was for Gifto tokens. That is absolutely crazy. $30 million in, the space of a few minutes. That's amazing. Of course, Gifto is a very exciting project, and I'm not surprised that there was a really, really high demand for it. Uplive is super popular in East Asia and the Middle East, and Gifto is an evolution of that. So not surprised. Looking forward actually to see what comes to the Binance Launchpad next. I just love this stuff. Robinhood's doing underwriting services. Binance has got their Launchpad. This is awesome. I really, really like to see this. It just takes so much of that uncertainty out of investing in an ICO. So that's really cool. Now, further on, with Binance. Binance has listed their December community coin. It is ETHLend. Now, this is so important, guys. There will be another vote coming up soon. You got to get in there and vote for your coin. It's so important to help get your coins, if you're a big community supporter of whatever coin it happens to be, listed next time. You know, hopefully we'll see some exciting ones like PIVX and Nexus or Horizon State come up, you know, but it's so important that you get in there and vote and take part in the process, because getting listed on Binance is a pretty big deal for these coins, because this is one of the top exchanges, and it will continue to be because it's one of the most innovational exchanges, and it's amazing at marketing. So it's really important to get your coin listed over there. Apparently something called Super Bitcoin and Bitcoin X happened the other day. You got issued those if you had a Bitcoin sitting in your Binance account. Why Bitcoin? Why? We're not even going to talk about that. The other exciting thing, and this in my mind just bumps Binance up to being, again, awesome level exchange. They've added in the stop limit function. And I've just done a video on how to use that if you're not familiar with the stop limit function, but this is one of the things that over on Binance I was thinking, they don't have, you know, these sort of more advanced tools yet. Well, this is that. There it is. So that's awesome. It really just makes Binance one of the top exchanges. So really interested to see how they will continue to develop moving forward. Let's move on to Stellar Lumens, if you will, or just Stellar. So the first two stories are about remittances. So a company called Sure Remit will be using Stellar to do remittances, because Stellar's fees are virtually non-existent. So that is really cool. Not to mention, of course, that Stellar is really fast and a non-profit. And over in Uganda as well, this guy here, Asindu Wilfred, he's also working with a remittances company, basically saying, yeah, Bitcoin's not really the answer. And I understand. Imagine you want to send $100 home and the fee's $15-20. Well, you're not any better than Western Union at that point. In fact, Western Union probably even cheaper, potentially faster. You know, not to mention all the learning curve of actually getting in and, you know, finding out how to use Bitcoin and stuff. Products like Stellar Lumens or a lot of the others targeting the remittance space will be much better solutions in the end than Bitcoin, as Bitcoin currently is. So that's really cool. I'm great to, you know, super happy to see Stellar in there working with remittances and moving this stuff forward. So that is very cool. Now, Kikkin, if you will, they have decided to move from Ethereum over to the Stellar blockchain. Cool. That is cool. I'm happy to see projects actually looking around saying, you know what, we need better blockchain solutions, and moving over there. Satoshi Pay has integrated Stellar as well into their payment platform, so that is very cool. And if you get bored with crypto kitties, well, you got Kellerglyph. This is a Stellar based project, so you can come over here and get these pixelated images, because that's a cool thing to do with your time on the internet. Okay, moving on to Waves. This is probably the most exciting news of the day. Waves to unveil major new platform update. So this is the beta launch of that. Now this is just been revealed here. This is really beautiful interface of their decentralized exchange. They're trying to make the user interface as nice as possible. So this is the updated version here. You can come and see. You know, I don't have anything in here at the moment, but you know, if I had Waves, I'd be able to just switch it over for Bitcoin very easily, for example. You can manage your portfolio, check your transactions, do leasing. You've got integration here with TradingView, so you can go ahead and check out what's actually going on with orders, and this is great. I'm really happy to see this this update coming out. You know, what we really just need to see now, more coins. That's the one thing we're missing over here, Waves, is just more coins to make more people want to come over and use this, because it's cool if I'm just trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Zcash to USD or to Waves, then that's great. This is perfect for me. If I want a little bit more, well, you got to go over to another exchange. You got to go to Binance or to anyone else. Okay, Waves has also rebranded. In fact, here you can see the little emblem there. That is the rebrand. Before, of course, we had the gray square. So that's nice. That's nice. It's cool to see a little rebranding going on. That didn't, you know, create too many waves in the market. So much as the other things that are actually going on at Waves right now. Yeah, the new user interface for the DEX is awesome. This is really cool news right here too. They are setting up a regulatory body to set standards for ICOs. Nice. That will be very cool. So really nice to see that happening. Obviously, we'll start to see that coming to Waves as well. So very nice. Thank you very much, Waves. We appreciate that. And the final super exciting news from Waves is this. The Waves NG algorithm will be activated. Now it's going to be actually being rolled out on the 22nd of December, but they're saying that this is going to make Waves the fastest blockchain in the world. Now they give a comparison here to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and yeah, we know those are, you know, the more legacy blockchains, and they're obviously a bit slower. They're saying it's going to be up to 35 times faster than the competition. Now, look, we have to actually wait and see what that looks like. Obviously, we have BitShares, which is, you know, really high-level blockchain. You know, we've got big competition coming in as far as Cardano and EOS. You know, we've got Neo, which is, you know, 10,000 transactions per second. So let's see, you know, wait and see if the proof is in the pudding, as they say, with Waves here, and see how that ends up turning out. Okay, let's get on to our winner of the week. Now, we are giving away 500 Cardano this week. Very exciting times. Let's go ahead and see who has got it. Go Cardano, says Jacob P. And he's got his address there, so I'm going to be sending 500 Cardano over to Jacob P. If you want to be in to win next week, make sure you put your address in for Ethos. We're going to be giving away 50 Ethos next week. So if you want to be in to win 50 Ethos, put your address down below. We're not doing a community coin this week, guys. I'm going on holiday for a few weeks, so I won't have the time to get in and make any videos for a community coin, but look for community coins to come back in a few weeks when I return from holiday. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time, guys.